Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Earthen's Den. And in this podcast episode, I just want to talk to you guys about self-doubt. Now, I think that there are two levels of self-doubt, and I want to kind of talk about how to overcome it very briefly here. This is going to be a quick one. So the first level, the first type of self-doubt, I believe, comes from just this anxiety, and it just kind of feels like it's not going to happen for me, right? It's not going to happen for me, or it's not happening, or something along the lines of that, right? Now, what I've found is that when this level of self-doubt pops up, it's really because I know that, I either didn't meditate that day, I'm not eating healthy, or I didn't exercise, or whatever it is. I know that it's something that I'm not doing to ground myself. You know what I mean? It's something on the external that I realize that I'm not doing that I said I was going to do, right? So it's like if I say, I'm going to create this today, I'm going to post that, I'm going to, clean this or whatever it is that I said I was going to do for that day, and I don't do it, that's when that type of doubt creeps in, because, well, you realize, it's like it's not going to fall out of the sky, right? So you need to do certain things to get to that point. So it's like if it's not happening for you and you're not doing it, then you know that it's not going to happen. So then your mind, well, maybe it's not your mind, but I'm going to say mine, right? The mind then goes, okay, well, you said you want this, but you didn't do this, so this is not going to happen, right? So I think that's that first level of doubt. I think that it has something to do with just your externals and whatever it is that you're not doing. You know what I mean? It's very important to have a routine. I told you guys about my routine. I didn't really go into depth about it, but just kind of like to think some of the things that I do to ground myself just in my daily life and some of the habits that I incorporate. But habits and routines, those are things that really, really help set the tone for the day and really help set the tone for just like this entire journey, because you need some structure. You need something that's going to be your anchor and ground you, because, life happens, right? Okay, and so the second type of self-doubt, I think that this was a very beautiful example by Lisa Nichols. It's great. She basically talks about our younger self and, like our adolescents, and you're 25 and all of these things, to where you're scared, right? So you got this little kid that's scared, which is the little kid, it's you, but it still lives within you, right? Like you're older, but that little kid comes out and she says, she says Lisa, but she says, it's like, so for me, it's one of those things where she said, speak to it, right? So it's like, I'm like, okay, little Jalen, I know you're scared, but I got this, right? I know you're scared. You're like, this is unfamiliar. What is going on? People are going to X, Y, and Z, right? You just conjure up all of these fears, all of these anxieties. But if you speak to it and you speak to your inner child and you just say, hey, sit back. I got this. I have the information. It's going to be okay. We got this. I got this. I just need you to sit back. And she does this thing. She says, you can come with me, but you can't be scared. You have to sit back. And so you guys, I think that was really beautiful. So it's really it's speaking to that. You know what I mean? Because I think what happens is our previous experiences and previous failures and previous, disappointments come up. And when we're doing a new thing or when we're working towards something, that we get scared, So it's like, okay, well, this is not that time now, we got this. We're courageous. We can, you have to speak to it in such a way. So I thought that was very beautiful. And so those are just two types of self-doubt that I've experienced. And I just kind of wanted to share how to get over them in this really quick video. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys with your thoughts, and I hope everybody has a great day.